Here's Coutinho, ambitious. Oh my word! What a goal! Philippe Coutinho! That is very, very, very special. Inspired moment from the Brazilian.
Barcelona paid 160 million euros for Philippe Coutinho. 2 years later, he came off the bench and scored twice against them in the Champions League. That night ended 8-2. And it didn't just humiliate Barcelona, it symbolized something much bigger. Because in 2018, Barcelona believed Coutinho would secure their future. Instead, that transfer became part of the financial and sporting spiral that changed the club for years. And for Coutinho, it marked the beginning of the end. Philippe Coutinho was untouchable. At Liverpool, he wasn't just playing well, he was dominating games. Long shots, late winners, no-look passes, that signature curl into the top corner. For a period, he was Liverpool's entire creative identity, and Europe noticed. Barcelona noticed. After Neymar left for PSG, Barcelona panicked. They had money, they had pressure. They needed a star name to replace Neymar, and Coutinho looked perfect, technical, Brazilian, creative, marketable. The Camp Nou felt like destiny, but Liverpool didn't agree. Barcelona submitted offer after offer, rejected, again, rejected. And then, things changed. Coutinho handed in a transfer request. There were reports of a mysterious back injury. He missed matches. The tension grew. Liverpool were building something special under Klopp, but Coutinho wanted Barcelona. Eventually, 160 million euros. Liverpool said yes. It was one of the most expensive transfers in football history, and it felt like a statement signing. Barcelona fans celebrated. This was their Neymar replacement. This was the future. But here's the problem. Barcelona didn't actually need Philippe Coutinho. They already had Lionel Messi. And Messi operated in the exact spaces Coutinho loved. The left half space, the drifting central role, the creative freedom. At Liverpool, Coutinho had freedom. At Barcelona, he had instructions. He was pushed wide, asked to track back, expected to replace Iniesta's control and Neymar's explosiveness at the same time. That's impossible. You can't replace two players with one. The confidence began to fade, the smiles disappeared, the whistles started, and when confidence leaves a creative player, so does everything else. Barcelona weren't stable either. Financial pressure, managerial instability, identity crisis. They had spent huge money on Ousmane Dembélé, then Coutinho, then later Griezmann. Big names, but no clear structure. Coutinho wasn't the cause of Barcelona's decline, but he became the symbol of it. A 160 million euro question mark. Then came the loan. Bayern Munich. It felt like an escape, and strangely, it worked. Coutinho regained some confidence, played with less pressure, won the Bundesliga, and then came that night. Champions League. Barcelona versus Bayern. Coutinho was on loan from Barcelona. He came off the bench and scored twice. Against his own parent club, Barcelona lost 8-2. Let that sink in. The player they bought for 160 million euros helped eliminate them from Europe. It was cruel. It was symbolic. It was almost poetic. He returned to Barcelona after the loan, but it was never the same. Injuries followed. Rhythm disappeared. The spark that once lit up Anfield felt distant. Eventually, he moved to Aston Villa. There were flashes, moments, but never consistency, never dominance, never that version again. And this is where the real lesson begins. Coutinho did not suddenly become a bad player, but football at the elite level is about system fit. At Liverpool, the team adapted to his creativity. At Barcelona, he was expected to adapt to the team. There's a difference. Big transfers are emotional decisions. Clubs chase moments. Clubs chase names. Clubs chase headlines. But sometimes, they don't chase solutions. Barcelona didn't just spend 160 million euros on a player. They spent it on an idea that never truly fit. And the financial pressure that followed contributed to years of instability. Again, Coutinho alone didn't break Barcelona, but he became the symbol of reckless ambition. For Liverpool, the money funded a rebuild: Van Dijk, Alisson, a Champions League, a Premier League title. For Barcelona, it marked the beginning of decline. For Coutinho, it marked the end of his peak. Sometimes a transfer doesn't fail because the player isn't good enough. Sometimes it fails because the club didn't understand what they actually needed. And sometimes, one decision changes everything. Kindly subscribe for more shocking transfer facts.